Diversity. Miss Diversity.
Three.
Diversity. Miss Diversity.
Three.
Diversity. Miss Diversity.
Three.
Diversity. Miss Diversity. Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Diversity coming at ya. What's up, my D3 tribe? And if you ain't part of the tribe, then you need to subscribe. How is everybody doing today? Good, I hope. Today I am finally bringing you the recipe for my white cheesy sauce. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Ask and you shall receive. And I am finally delivering. Miss Diversity 3 is a woman of her word. I wasn't sure how to go about doing it, if I wanted to like film it the opposite way or sit down and film it, and I decided the best way is to sit down and film it so you can see all the ingredients in its entirety. But let me go ahead and take a sip of water because I'm a little thirsty. Alright guys, so for this sauce, it's a very simple sauce that you can prepare either in the microwave or on the stove. You know I like to make my sauces or anything I do microwave friendly, that way that any age group can do it. And I think the simpler way is better. Work smarter, not harder, right? All right, y'all, let's get the show on the roll. First of all, you're going to need a microwave safe container. This is if you're doing it in the microwave. If not, you're just going to need a little sauce pot. I like using these leftover takeout containers or leftover soup Chinese containers because they microwave very well. If you look on your container, it actually says if it's microwave safe. It'll say microwave safe somewhere in this container. So you need one of these with a lid. Go ahead and take the lid off. You also are going to need a spoon and a knife or a chopstick. I prefer the chopstick. Not everyone has chopsticks, so I brought the knife out too. I'll tell you why you need this later on. All right, y'all, for the ingredients. You're going to need some mozzarella cheese. You know, mozzarella likes to pack, so shake it up. Fun fact, cheese lasts way past the expiration date. Just to let you know, as long as you don't open it, it will last. When you open it and expose it to air, that's when it starts going bad. But it does last. If you want a little cheese holics, in the words of RDR, a little cheese whore like me, that's good to know. And I buy my cheese mozzarella package. That's what I'm doing. I'm shaking it up. Mozzarella. I buy my cheese in 2 big packs like this from Costco because I am amongst the cheese whores. All right, so we got the mozzarella cheese just shaken up, unpacked. The next cheese you're going to need is the 6 cheese Italian blend. You need this. This also has mozzarella in it. It has mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, Asiago, fontina, and Romano cheese. You're going to need some of this too. All right? And it doesn't matter what brand you get, just as long as you get a mozzarella and a 6 blend Italian cheese. All right. Next on the list, you're going to need some Tostitos Queso Blanco dip. And I already popped it open. It was new. This is new. You're going to need some of this. You're going to need some garlic powder. This is a very, very simple recipe, y'all. Like anyone can do this. And if you're amongst the spice holics like me, you're going to need some habanero sauce. I'm going to show you how to do it without the habanero sauce. But if you like the spice, you're going to add a little bit of that, okay? First off, you want to make sure you have clean hands. I don't think I have to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you in this way. Make sure you have clean hands, okay? We're going to start off. Let me take my ring off. We're going to start off with the 6 cheese Italian blend. And y'all, I don't measure. I apologize. I mean, I just don't measure. Just have a look, all right? We have our microwave safe container. I guess I'll try to do some kind of measurement. You're going to put about a quarter. Can you see that? Let me bring it down a little bit. There, can you see? About a quarter. Fill it up about a quarter's way. Can you see it? It's about a quarter's way in there, okay? And then after you're done there, actually I think I need a little bit more to make it about a quarter's way. Just a tad bit more. If you can find the finely shredded ones, it's better because it melts better. But if not, any 6 cheese Italian brand would do. After that, we're going to add our Tostitos Blanco Queso. That's what the spoon comes in at. We're going to put that on top just like that. I said about maybe 3 spoonfuls. All right, let's set that aside. All right, next we're going to do our mozzarella. Now I'm going to go ahead and open him now. So that means I have to go ahead and use them quickly. Now the mozzarella is where you're going to go a little heavy-handed. You're going to fill it up the rest of the way. By the time you're done with the queso blanco, you should be about halfway. You see? You're going to fill this up the rest of the way with the mozzarella. Fill it up to the brim there. Leave like just a little space, maybe a half of an inch of a space. Because then we're going to go back to the queso blanco. It's like a layered dip, y'all. And we're just going to just put it on top, kind of like an icing, kind of. Just a little bit more of that. All right. Close that up. Oh, get that off. I didn't mean to stick that in there. All right. Now for the chopstick and the knife, where these comes in. When you try to stir up the spoon, I noticed that mozzarella, because mozzarella is a high moisture cheese. Now notice with this, it sticks to the spoon. So I use a chopstick, and I take my chopstick and I stir it up. Just get it incorporated. Get everything from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom. Chopsticks, it acts as a very, very good stir. It really does. Because you stir it all up without losing any losing any ingredients. Y'all, that rumble is the train coming by. So you're just going to mix it up. And look. Versus using the spoon, look. I'm not losing anything. When you're done, it's going to look like that. Can you see it? Let me take my face out, maybe. Can you see? Let me darken it up a little bit for you. All right. It's going to look like that when you're done. Like a mush. All right. Let's go back lighter again. If you're preparing this for future reference, like you want to use it later on, you're done. Actually, no, I'm so sorry. I forgot the garlic powder. At the end, you sprinkle on the garlic powder. Just sprinkle it on. That's it. I forgot Mr. Garlic. You sprinkle the garlic powder on top. Like that. Just like that. Now, if you're done, like if you're preparing this for to use in the future, which you can, and I do a lot of times, all you have to do is just put the lid on top, stick this bad baby in the refrigerator, and you're good to go. When you're ready to use it, you're going to warm it up in the microwave for a minute to a minute and a half, and then you take your chopstick or your knife, if you don't have a chopstick, same motion, and you're going to stir it up prior to serving it. If you want to go ahead and use it now, you're going to stick it in the microwave for a minute to a minute and a half, and then it's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you now, so you'll see what the outcome looks like. I'll be right back. All right, tribe, we are back, and I have warmed it up for a minute and a half. I said a minute to a minute and a half because it depends on the voltage of your microwave, how fast it can warm up. I've even seen in certain microwaves that you can warm stuff up in about 45 seconds if you got one of them high power microwaves. But y'all, yeah, ooh, do you see the smoke? Oh, it's hot. Be careful, it's hot. And the finished product is going to look like this. Let me make it a little darker for you so you can see. The finished product is going to look like this, okay? Doesn't it look so good, y'all? Then once it comes out the microwave, you can take your spoon because you're going to be using it anyway, and you just give it a stir and look. Ooh, look at that, y'all. That infamous cheese. Look at, oh, yes, baby, yes. And this right here, actually, even if you already used it, you warmed up, and anyway, you know that you take this and you put it inside of the container that you want to use, or just use this container, who cares? But after you actually warm it up, you can warm this up one more time. So if you used it and you didn't use it all, I'm going to taste some of this, y'all. If you used it and you didn't use it all, you can put it in the refrigerator and, that's so good. You can put it in the refrigerator and you can warm it up one more time. When you rewarm it, you're going to warm it less than you did the original time because the molecules in the cheese is already changed because you warmed it up the first time. Am I making sense? If you choose not to go ahead and cook it now and you're just making it for future purposes, use your mixture can't even get it out. Your mixture will stay good from between 3 to 5 days. After 5 days, mozzarella, like I said, is a very high moisture cheese. You're going to start noticing some separation, and you don't want that because then it's not going to be the same. So if you do make it ahead of time, use it within 3 to 5 days. If you make it and you already warm it up, then you got about 2 to 3 days to go ahead and use that before you have some breakdown, okay? All right, and that's it for the cheese recipe. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become part of the tribe, the D3 tribe. Until next time, peace, love, and lots of hair grease. Deuces. And if you use this recipe and you like it, let me know.